The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wildcard Weekend. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me the A. Give me the M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key. Wait, there's only me. Wait till they give me a team.
Hold it ready.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Hey, 18 Cardinal. 18. Hey, smash Bronco. Let's go.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. That one gains 7. And it's good for a New York first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Taking a deep shot here. That's caught at the 25. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Cool with the extra point. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds some time, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
Trying the left side with Sampson. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Go.
Back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Giants first down.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and a yard.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Cougar 19.
Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
A handoff here to Sampson. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let go.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bronco 80. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
79 Broncos. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. So the flag not necessary, Brock. He made the catch anyway, and they're going to take that yardage instead. The interference penalty is declined.
Really a testament to his focus throughout that play. It's one thing to catch balls in practice or on air or even 7-on-7, but to do it through violence, through aggression, through interference on the other side, that typically is what separates the good from the great receivers in this league.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He has the New York touchdown. The Giants pull out in front further, 13-zip. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Who gets the handoff? Where's the intensity we expected in playoffs? Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down. Here's a throw. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Throwing off the play fake. Caught by Theo Johnson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Our score, 14-0. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
To throw here on 1st down. On the move, past the 40. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He goes to the hurry up here.
19
They go play action on 1st down. Has it at the 7. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys just the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a taunt to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good and love and football. Just to give a little penalty to it.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fields this one at the 3. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
The give, it's Blue. They're cobbled together a yard there. A reverse on the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
He's dropping back to throw. He's got a man left. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. First down now, ball at the 33. Hand off to Sampson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk.
Running right with Sampson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
The right side, cut by Wilson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To the air now on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready?
2nd down carry for Sampson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This is going to be short. Quick stop on the defense to bring up 4th down.
Mustang 19.
4th down and
Cup
1.
19. Cup.
They're going to try to throw for it. It's caught by Wilson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1918.
1st down, here's Sampson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Hip cut up. Next, Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats.
He's going to throw this one. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. And that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Pepper 60 Eagles, 19 Lions. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
On the go.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. We'll hear from the pistol. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Offensive line fast.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Chased out to his right. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, a schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
60 average, 60 average, 70 Rangers, 70.
3rd down from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, you're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. 4th down, they're going to throw for it. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go play action. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Collects this at the 32. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 33-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our 1st half.
19, shot 60, shot 60. Dragon 60.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. The intended target was his running back. So 2nd down coming up. They'll stick with the ground game here. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
19 sight, 60 vices, 60 vices. Mustang 19.
Back to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's 44 yards here from the left half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. All in left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Looking in the air here. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Sticking to the air here. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
17.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. He lost the football. Oh, fortunate stuff there. Looks like another one of the members of the return team was able to get it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
This is brought in at the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
59 on the play. Giants first down.
Here comes Sampson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. That's Sampson on the carry. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
18, let's go. 70 Lions.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Throw is caught. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Koo able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now looking to throw. Pass is caught by Blue. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, in-out pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Cougar 19.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. Escapes a defender. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Ready.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready up.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
18 Cardinal. 18. Here we go. Ready, go.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Bronco 80. Trap 60. Go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Has a big strike to Addison. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this, slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
50, 18, runner, 18.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Up the middle, Blue. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back in 60, 70.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Cowboys.
Cougar 19.
From the red zone now. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Warriors 70. 2. 6-18. Pioneer.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game.
Cowboys 31. Harrison Butker.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He'll take this at the 10.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Here we go. Here we go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. This one up to about the 20. Yard line. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Let's go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Sampson from the pistol. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
On the tackle. It's It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Giants ball, just 1 quarter away from advancing in the postseason. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. He's going to throw it. There he is again. It's Neighbors. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Find the left side with Sampson. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 27 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the carry, it's Sampson. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. It's a design boot. Buying some time right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Breaks a tackle, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. Koo on now for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're going play action. This is a heater going deep. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Giants will have it shy of their own 30 after that tackle. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
We just marvel at both of them. You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's a gain of
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
On the move, headed right. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Coup with the extra point. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead.
48, Cowboys 31. Young Wayne Koo is set to kick off.
Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own 25.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to work after throwing the pick. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Second down pass play coming. Caught, nice gain left side. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Looking quickly here.
19 tight, 19 tight.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Cowboy first
Go play action on first down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
18 Cardinal, 8 Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Throwing it again here. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they get this down to the 28. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First down, play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
70 Lions, Warriors 70.
Still sticking with the passing game. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a fourth down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
19, cut 19, cut 19.
Desperation time here on fourth. Throw is caught by the back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Ready up.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
From the red zone on 1st. And screen here to Blue. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. Wildcard to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 10.
48. Cowboys 38.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Giants' hands team secures the football.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First down from the 42.
Ready, ready, put.
Hand off here to Sampson. He still has room inside the 30. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead.
Cowboys 38.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Blue running to the right. Fights his way through a tackle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. With the pace here as the clock continues to run. Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
60 Maverick, 60, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. A lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. Takes it in at the 21. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Sampson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Check, man. Check, man. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Forced out to his right. They connect on the deep shot. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 59 on the play. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So the Giants come away with the win. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, and we know through the years this wild card round is never taken lightly. Crazy things happen every year as the playoffs begin, and we can't forget, for a lot of these guys, it's their first experience of the postseason, and they acquainted themselves to the playoff atmosphere, I'd say pretty darn well.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.